Request to push objective sanitized route Oscar. Report when established.
Taking data. Radius looks clear. Proceed to objective.
Classified. You have this secret mission. I really like the radar imagery. It put me in the world right away of this being some sort of, army rescue or some sort of army mission. And my suspense was automatically piqued because I'm waiting to see who the target is. The camera movement definitely added to the suspense. You had this free hand, slightly shaky movement. Then you had the extreme close-ups on the face helmet cam footage to make it feel like I'm really in the emotion with the soldiers. And then we meet Warren. You know what's wrong with Warren. Dope moment, when he explodes and all the furniture is pulled in by some sort of unforeseen magnetic force. I definitely had to stop and rewind, like, wait, what happened there? And it's this unseen enemy who is just going and defeating the whole squad. And now it's like, okay, this is who we're in here to defeat. And this isn't just your typical army mission now. This is something scary. The ghost girl showing up behind him, terrifying, and in typical horror fashion, it's exactly what you want. I did love the ending also with the command asking him to check in as the credits roll. I just thought it was just like a very very everything goes quiet type of ending. Thought it was really well done.
I really, really like Classified. That I was really rocking with it. I thought I liked the tension building. The really, really strong storytelling as far as getting the audience locked in and then building that tension and winding that knife and winding that clock and keeping us engaged and on the edge of our seats. I think this film was really effective in that. Two, the graphics, the cinematography, but specifically the graphics, like the helmet displays and the eye pinpointing and all of that was really impressive and really cool to see and done really well. Also, the sound design. I really wanted to shout out the sound design because I think a lot that gets overlooked in action movies. And I think this film really utilized sound design to its full potential. So I really want to shout out the filmmakers for that. But yeah, overall, really well done. Really, 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 really good tension.
Classified. I thought this was really, really interesting. I really loved how they filmed it with the really, really kind of raw cuts from the slightly more wider focus into these really close up shots of the people themselves, and with the stats and everything that kept flashing at the bottom corner. I thought it was really, really interesting. It felt somewhere between a first person shooter or something like that. And then you have all this kind of paranormal aspect to it, which I thought was really well done. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I liked that they kept the suspense of what they were looking for, what the thing was. I like that they kept that suspense going until they kind of had the reveal. For me personally, I think it builds more, and they did a really good job of that.
This was cool. They did a great job at building up that tension. Really, the whole duration of the film is tension building up. It almost got to a point where I was wondering, when's this gonna break? But it does break, and that's kind of the point of it. You kind of get that reveal, and so I thought it was really smartly done, executed well there. The added layer of having the heads-up display give us information their names and stuff. I thought that was a nice touch. It kept things just visually interesting and dynamic. So all in all, I thought this was a really strong piece, and a lot of attention to detail and the costuming. So really great job. Hats off to everyone involved.
This is for the short film Classified. I loved this. I had so much fun watching this because I wasn't sure. I was taken by surprise at where it went. It kind of reminded me at some points of a video game, and also it reminded me of sort of Predator and Paranormal Activity and all of that kind of mixed together. the acting was really good. The pacing and the scenes I really loved. The music and the special effects and the sound, the set design, the costumes, the makeup, just everything was so good about this. Was so creepy at the end, and loved that it kept me wanting more. Like, I saw that this was based on a feature, so I really hope this is a prelude to it, and it gets picked up and financed and made. So I would definitely watch this for sure. I really want to know what happens, why this is happening. Great production value, and I just want more. If I didn't say it already, I like the location and the costumes and the effects, editing, writing, directing, just everything about this. I just want more. It was too short. I wanted to see what was happening next. So he really drew me in, and I think that it's gonna do really well. So good job, everyone, and good luck.
Classified. Oh my goodness. Excellent building of the world and reality of these snipers. The tech screens of the vitals, the aiming vision, it put me right into their perspective and made it a very visceral experience. Hearing their breath so close, and you could almost hear their heartbeats, which made it a very sensorial experience. And it felt like I was on one of their teams or playing this high-intensity video game. The location scouting was absolutely perfect for this. It felt very real and made it a very authentic location for them to play in. And the high-intensity music held all that tension and the gravity of the situation, of the drama, as things built and got even more intense. And we realized this was no ordinary mission. The way each soldier was taken over and the supernatural effects were terrifying, really well done. I thought the choreography and the body movement it really sold it, and made for some very convincing and committed performances.